Hi there, and welcome back to our video tutorial for MyFotographic Studio. Today we're going to learn how to use the editing tools in this panel here on the right hand side so that we can customize our photo book. We're going to start off with changing the background color on the right hand side. So let's click here. I love the cyan color, so we're going to go with that. And let's go to the first tab here. Make sure that we select the photo that we're trying to edit, and here we can change the shape of the picture. This is a polygon. You can add a number of sides to the polygon, but I'm just gonna go back to the square because I like that look. And while we're on this shape, I just want to point something out here. On the left hand side you see the photo, and as I highlighted it, the color has shown up, and that is actually the color of the mask. So you can change the color of the mask to whatever you want. I'm going to go with none. You can change the opacity of it. Let's stick with 100 just so the photo shows up. You'll notice also a red triangle, and when you move your mouse pointer over it, you see that it gives you two error messages, and here in this case it's a low quality picture as well as a low quality mask, bricks mask. Just to point out to you also that this red arrow will go away if you resize the photo, as you can see here. You can use a higher resolution photo in order to guarantee a good quality print. However, even if you have the red triangle, you can still print the photo book out. However, do expect that the quality might suffer a little bit. So going back to our right page here, this picture of the boat, we're going to add a border to it. You can increase or decrease the size of the border, and we're going to go with number 18. Change the color of the border here, but I kind of like the brown, so let's go with the brown. Change the opacity of the brown. We're going to stick to 100. Add a drop shadow to the brown, to the picture. We can move the drop shadow, change the angle of it, and I kind of like it up here. Also blur the edges, change the color. Let's go with the brown just to stick to the color scheme. Expand the shadow if we want. Change the opacity of the brown. Let's lower it a little bit right around here. Moving on to the next tab. Here allows you to flip the orientation, flip the photo vertically or horizontally. Change the color of the picture to black and white or sepia. You can adjust the brightness. Let's go with right there. Contrast, adjust it. Again, let's stick it around there. Add a vignette. We can add a size of the vignette, and I kind of like it right here. We can blur the edges, and I kind of like it right at the maximum, as well changing the color of the vignette. So let's see what it looks like with the cyan or green, and let's take a look with the brown. Yeah, opacity of it, kind of like it. Keep it at 100. So for example, if you want to add a text box, so we're going to click on the text box menu item here, drag and drop it right here on a photo where we want to add the text box. Double click on it, and let's see, pirate ship in the Caribbean, exclamation. Highlight it, bold it if you want to, centralize it, change the size. Let's go with a 24. And we can also change color, and I'm going to go with the brown just to stick to the color scheme. Click OK, and I'm going to adjust it so the lines stay, it's one line. Move it down to where I want to put the text, and voila. Moving on to the next tab, which is the ruler tab. We want to make sure that we highlight the picture like all the other tabs there. We can change the position of the picture manually, and just to give you an idea, we're going to change it to 700 by 50, and just to give you an idea of what it does. We can also change the size to 150 by 300, 150 by 300. And obviously, if you don't like what you just did, you can always undo, which I am going to because I like it right in the middle. And that concludes our video tutorial for this session. Please check out our other video tutorials on our website.